So the Southern Poverty Law Center just done goofed. Let's take a look at the charges. 6 counts of wire fraud, 4 counts of false statements to a federally insured bank, 1 count of conspiracy to commit concealment money laundering. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. So the Southern Poverty Law Center just done goofed. Anyways, let's take a look at the crimes. 6 counts of wire fraud, 4 counts of false statements to a federally insured bank, 1 count of conspiracy to commit concealment of money laundering. Core allegations: the SPLC secretly funneled more than $3 million in donor-contributed funds to at least 8 paid informants to violent, hateful extremist groups. This includes the KKK, United Klans of America, Aryan Nations, National Socialist Movement, National Alliance, Sadistic Souls Motorcycle Club. You know, when I first read that, I thought I knew them. Turns out, no, I didn't. One informant was tied to planning attendance to the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. Payments were allegedly concealed from donors through shell bank accounts opened in the names of fictitious organizations, at least 5 entities with no real business purpose. That's hilarious to me, because that right there makes it look incredibly dirty. Other methods are like prepaid credit cards or obscured transfers. The SPLC raised money from donors by portraying itself as actively fighting and dismantling these hate groups, while using the funds to pay insiders within these groups for information. Prosecutors, including Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche and FBI Director Kash Patel, claim this was not a legitimate intelligence gathering, but effectively manufacturing extremism it purports to oppose by paying sources who sometimes stoked racial hatred or engaged in other activities. These guys look extra guilty now. Examples of this indictment include large payments to long-term informants. One neo-Nazi affiliate received over $1 million. Another received $270 over 8 years. I have more questions. The indictment also includes forfeiture actions to recover alleged proceeds on the scheme. It was investigated by the FBI, IRS, Criminal Investigation. Note, paying informants to infiltrate extremist groups is a common tactic used by law enforcement, including the FBI itself. But the criminal charges here, one alleged fraud against donors and banks through non-disclosure and concealment, but not on the use of informants per se. And what they have to say? It denies the allegations, calling them false, accusing the Trump administration of weaponizing the DOJ for political reasoning. In a statement, interim CEO President Brian Fair said the organization's past paid informant program was necessary for dangerous work monitoring violent hate groups and has saved lives. They shared intelligence with law enforcement in the past. They will vigorously defend themselves with their staff and their mission. The SPLC has stated it no longer uses paid informants in the same way. It's an ongoing case, but the memes about this have been fire. Okay. Hey, you know how a lot of people were saying that Patriot Front was funded by somebody else? This is what we're talking about here. This is... You know what, let's look at some memes real quick before I actually talk about this. Okay, this is unrelated, but still I felt like it was needed to be brought up because, I mean, there's a bit of hypocrisy here. You'll see the left complain about Epstein Island, but they won't complain about it when it happens with the people of a certain religion. Notice how that mostly happens to those overseas, because we have these things called laws over here. And that's just disgusting. Anyways, we're moving on. Tim Pool posted this, and I'm going to make a video about it tomorrow. Salty Goat, y'all remember these losers? How we kept saying Patriot Front was either paid or feds? Yeah, the SPLC was paying for these asshats. We cannot confirm if this is actually what wound up happening, or if it was another group, but I'm still saying it. Like, I saw one where they had the leader, this guy right here, Rousseau. I've been saying he's gay from the beginning. Like, I've asked all my gay friends if they think he's gay. Because, like, something about the way he walks, just something about this. Like, my gaydar's normally broke. You have to be wearing makeup and talking with a lisp and all that for me to actually realize you're gay. But something about this dude makes my gaydar go off, and... yeah. Here they are back in 2007 at Oneidas Museum. Clan hunters to multi-million-dollar smear. Don't get distracted. Yeah, I want to know more about this. I'm going to do another video on this guy. But let's take a look at some other ones. Let me check if my mic's working on here.
法律センターは南部およびその先で平等を推進する原動力として地域社会と連携し憎悪を解体しヘイト団体への認識を広めています。くだらない話はやめろ。本当は何が欲しい？大したことじゃない。郵便受けをいくつか壊して大騒ぎを起こしてニュースに載るだけだ。世界中が君の主張を見るし報酬も出る。悪くない取引だろう。熱が高すぎて続けられなかったんじゃないの？捜査を恐れていないのか？もうその心配は言いよらない。仲間を焚きつけておけ。
本日町の広場で KKK が集会を開き SPLE はこれを非難しました。
私たち南部貧困法律センターは
I can't be the only one who thinks this looks like one of the Joestars. I think it's Joseph. That looks like Joseph Joestar. Okay, but yeah, PsyOp Anime, I love these guys. I follow them. They make a lot of fun shit. Like, I would actually subscribe to them if I had extra money out. Ending with a classic tonight. You know, I'm going to watch this later. But yeah, using AI to make anime that talks about current events, this is a golden idea. I'm honestly surprised not more people have copied this platform right here. Anyways. Wait. Back to that one. This one had me fucking rolling. Anyways.
Racism is down, people! Unless we get these hate crimes up, we are out of a job! No more matcha lattes! Is this getting through to you?
If there's not enough racism, what if we made racism?
That's it!
We don't care how you do it. We just need more hate crimes.
I can't be the only one who found this hilarious. But, like, this is literally what a lot of people think is actually going on when it comes to this particular topic. When the need for racism outstrips the supply, call this guy. I'd be waking up real early to have extra time to spread misinformation online. Is this pure Kino? Yes, it is. But this is literally what a lot of people think the SPLC has been doing. Aw, there's no more memes. A young howling mutant worked for the SPLC. So the left has been screwing up. It's come out that there's been a lot of fraud amongst the left. If this is true, if they get found guilty, and that says a lot about the left right there, because right now, California, the entire state, is under investigation for $13 billion in regards to the trans issue, medical fraud, ICD codes. I'm not going to say where I got that information, but I was in the car when it happened. That's all I'm going to say. We got the whole Minnesota thing. Nick Sorter went down to California. He's finding out more fraud elsewhere. And it seems to be tied to a lot of left-wing things. And people are not at all surprised by the SPLC doing this, apparently. I feel like that number is going to go up. If they have $3 million, they're going to find a lot more millions in this thing that they did. Whether or not they get found guilty, I think that's going to decide how things go forward. But right now, the only reason why the left has any sort of credibility is because Trump did a stupid and went to Iran. Well, he attacked Iran. Now, as much as I didn't like Iran and the people there, the extremists, I don't think that we needed to be involved in any way, shape, or form. Someone's going to hate me for saying that, but you know what? Fuck you. I'm an American, and I did not think that we should be fucking around on a global scale when we got problems at home we need to take care of. Most republics only last 250 years. Guess who had their 250th birthday recently? The left is defending the Southern Poverty Law Center. The right is saying, hey, we knew this all the time. Look, all these hate groups, they're funded by these guys and other people, and the memes have been absolutely fire. I'm going to wait till the court date to give myself a definite opinion, but yeah, I'm leaning towards the Southern Poverty Law Center funded these guys. Or at least groups similar to, you know, Patriot Front and all that. I think it was somebody different who funded Patriot Group. I doubt that they're a real organization. I mean, look at Thomas Rousseau. The guy, everything about him screams homosexual. I don't mean that to shit on gay men. I just don't think you're gonna have a neo-Nazi group led by a gay dude. I'm just saying. Anyways, while we're on it, my documentary is out, What is a Man? And you guys can look at that if you guys want. Have a good one, guys. Peace!